Association of places Bardoli, Sardar Patel, Pondicherry, associated with Aurobindo Ghosh, Belur, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Porbandar, associated with Mahatma Gandhi, Chitor, Rana Pratap, Rajghat, associated with Mahatma Gandhi, Fatehpur Sikri, Akbar, the Great, Sabarmati, associated with Mahatma Gandhi, Jallianwala Bagh, massacre of Indians by the British on April 13, 1919, Seringapatam, associated with Tipu Sultan, Haldighati, Rana Pratap, Santibhon, associated with Jawaharlal Nehru, Kapila Basto, Mahatma Buddha, Santiniketan, associated with Rabindranath Tagore, Lumbini, Mahatma Buddha, Talwandi, associated with Guru Nanak, Macedonia, Alexander the Great, Ujjaini, Mohabiyar, Makkah, Prophet Muhammad, Vrindavan, Lord Krishna. Important foreign travelers envoys Megasthenes 302 to 298 BC, an ambassador of Seleucus Nicator who visited the court of Chandragupta Maurya. He wrote an interesting book Indica in which he gave a vivid account of Chandragupta Maurya's reign. Fahian 405 to 411 AD. He came to India during the reign of Chandragupta II, Vikramaditya. The object of his visit was to see the holy places of Buddhism and to collect Buddhist books and relics. He was the first Chinese pilgrim to visit India. Huensang 630 to 645 AD. He visited India during the reign of Harshavardhan. Yitzing 671 to 695 AD. A Chinese traveler, he visited India in connection with Buddhism. His work, biographies of eminent monks, provided us useful information about the social, religious, and cultural life of the people of this country. Al-Masudi, 957 AD, an Arab traveler, he has given an extensive account of India in his work Maruj ul Jahab. Al Biruni 1024 to 1030 AD. His real name was Abu Rehan Muhammad and he came to India along with Muhammad of Ghazni during one of his Indian raids. He travelled all over India and wrote a book Tahqiq-i-Hind. The book deals with the social, religious, and political conditions in India. Marco Polo 1292 to 1294 AD. A Venetian traveller, he visited South India in 1294 AD during the reign of Pando, ruler of Madurai, Madhvarman Kulsekera 1272 to 1311. His work, the Book of Sir Marco Polo, gives an invaluable account of the economic history of India. Ibn Battuta 1333 to 1347 AD, a Moorish traveller, he visited India during the reign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. His book Rehla, the Travelogue, throws a lot of light on the reign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq and the geographical, economic, and social condition in India. Sihabuddin al Umari, 1348 AD. He came from Damascus. He gives a vivid account of India in his book Masalik al-Basar fi Mamalik al-Amsar. Nicola Conti, 1420 to 1421 AD, a Venetian traveller, he gives a comprehensive account of the Hindu kingdom of Vijayanagar. Abdul Razzaq, 1443 to 1444 AD, he was a Persian traveller who came to India and stayed at the court of the Jamurin at Calicut. He has given a vivid account of the Vijayanagar Empire, especially of the city. He described the wealth and luxurious life of the king and the nobles. Athanasius Nikitin, 1470 to 1474 AD. He was a Russian merchant who visited South India in 1470. He describes the condition of the Bahmani kingdom under Muhammad III, 1463 to 82. Duarte Barbosa, 1500 to 1516 AD. He was a Portuguese traveler. He has given a valuable narrative of the government and the people of the Vijayanagar Empire. Domenico Paes. He was Portuguese traveler who visited the court of Krishnadev Raya of the Vijayanagar Empire. Fernão Nunes, 1535 to 1537 AD, a Portuguese merchant who visited the Vijayanagar Empire. He wrote the history of the empire from its earliest times of the closing years of Achyaitadev Raya's reign. John Hagen von Linskolten, 1583 AD. He was a Dutch traveler who has given a valuable account of the social and economic life of South India. William Hawkins, 1608 to 1611 AD. He was an English ambassador of the British King James I to the court of Jahangir, 1609. Sir Thomas Roe, 1615 to 1619 AD. He was an ambassador of James I, King of England, at the court of Jahangir, the Mughal Emperor Francisco Palasat, 1620 to 1627 AD. He was a Dutch traveler who stayed at Agra and gave a vivid account of the flourishing trade at Surat, Ahmedabad, Broch, Cambay, Lahore, Multan, etc. Peter Mundy, 1630 to 34 AD. He was an Indian traveler to the Mughal Empire in the reign of Shah Jahan. He gives valuable information about the living standard of the common people in the Mughal Empire. John Albert de Mandesto, 1638 AD. He was a German traveler who reached Surat in 1638. J. Baptiste Tavernier, 1638 to 1663 AD. He was a French traveler who visited India 6 times. His account covers the reign of Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb. Nicola Manussi, 1653 to 708 AD. He was an Italian traveler who got service at the court of Darasico. Francois Bernier, 1656 to 1717 AD. He was French physician and philosopher. Danish Samand Khan, a noble of Aurangzeb, was his patron. Jean de Thévenot, 1666 AD. He was French traveler who has given a good account of cities like Ahmedabad, Cambay, Aurangabad, and Golconda. John Fryer, 1672 to 1681 AD. He was an English traveler who has given a vivid account of Surat and Bombay. Gemili Kadiri, 1695 AD. He was an Indian traveler who landed at Daman. His remarks on the Mughal emperors, military organization, and administration are important. Abbreviated or alternative names: Andhra Kesari, T. Prakasan; Anna, C.N. Anna Durai; Batsa Khan, Abdul Gaffar Khan; Bapu, Mahatma Gandhi; Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi; Beacon of Light of Asia, Subhash Chandra Bose; Chacha, Jawaharlal Nehru; Seer, C. Raja Gopalachari; Dinabandhu, C. F. Andrews; Deshbandhu, C. R. Das; Enlightened One, the Mahatma Buddha; father of Indian unrest, Bal Gangadhar Tilak; father of the local self-government, Lord Ripon; father of the nation India, Mahatma Gandhi; frontier Gandhi, Abdul Gaffar Khan; grand old man of India, Dadabhai Naoroji; Gurudev, Rabindranath Tagore; Indian Bismarck, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel; Indian Einstein, Nagarjun; Indian Napoleon, Samudragupta; J.P. Loknayak, Joy Prakash Narayan; Lal Bal Pal, Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Bipin Chandra Pal; liberator of the Indian press, Sir Charles Metcalfe; Lion of Punjab, Seri Punjab, Lala Lajpat Rai; Lokmanyo, Bal Gangadhar Tilak; Mohamanyo, Pandit Madan Mohan Malabya; Martin Luther of India, Dayanand Saraswati; Man of Iron, Iron Man of India, Sardar Patel; Netaji, Subhash Chandra Bose; Nightingale of India, Sarojini Naidu; Parrot of India, Tuti Hindustan, Amir Khusru; Patriot of Patriot, Subhash Chandra Bose; Punjab Keshari, Lala Lajpat Rai; Scourge of God, Genghis Khan; Strong Man of India, Sardar Patel. Important saying: Back to Veda, Dayananda Saraswati; Dharma Chakra Pravartane, Mahatma Buddha; Dilli Chalo, Subhash Chandra Bose; Battle Cry of Azad Hind Fauj; Do or Die, Mahatma Gandhi, while launching Quit India movement in 1942. Give me blood and I will give you freedom. Subhash Chandra Bose in his address to soldiers of Azad Hind Fauj. My ultimate aim is to wipe every tear from every eye. Jawaharlal Nehru. Swaraj is my birthright and I will have it. Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Every blow that is hurled on my back will be nailed in the coffin of the British Empire. Lala Lajpat Rai. The Congress is tottering to its fall, and one of my greatest ambitions while in India is to assist it to a peaceful demise, Lord Curzon. Important battles. Battle of Hydaspes of 326 BC, Alexander and Purus, and won by Alexander. Significant fort on the bank of the Jhelum, which is called Hydaspes. In Greek, open relation between India and the West. Kalingo Oyar, 260 BC, Ashok and Kalingo, owned by Ashok. Vast destruction and bloodshed changed the attitude of Ashok and they embraced Buddhism. First Battle of Tarain or Thanesar, 1191 AD, Prithviraj and Muhammad Ghori. Prithviraj Chauhan won. Second Battle of Tarain, 1192, Prithviraj Chauhan and Muhammad Ghori, owned by Muhammad Ghori. Establishment of an Islamic empire in India. First Battle of Panipat, 1526 AD, Ibrahim Lodi and Babur owned Babur. Onset of the Mughal Empire in India. Battle of Khanwa of 1527 AD, Babur and Rana Sangha owned by Babur. Battle of Chausa, 1539 AD, Sher Shah and Humayun owned Sher Shah. Sher Shah became Emperor of India. Second Battle of Panipat, 1556 AD, Akbar and Himu owned by Akbar. Ended Afghan rule, strengthened Mughal rule. Battle of Talikot, 1565 AD, combined force of four Muslim rulers of forces, Deccan and Rama Raja of Vijayanagar, owned by Muslim force. Destroy Hindu kingdom of the Deccan, scaled the fortunes of Vijayanagar Empire. Battle of Haldighat, 1576 AD, Rana Pratap and Akbar, owned by Akbar. Rana Pratap fought gallantry and took refuge in a remote fortress. Battle of Samurgarh, 1659 AD, Aurangzeb and imperial force by Dara, owned by Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb captured the Mughal throne. Battle of Palasi, 1757 AD, Sirajuddaulah and English under Clive, owned by English force, fought at Palasi. The English became masters of Bengal, foundation of British rules. Third Battle of Panipat, 1761 AD, battle between Ahmed Shah Abdali and Maratha, owned by Ahmed Shah Abdali. Significance, gave a setback to Maratha in the north, sealed destiny of Mughal Empire and made British entry easier. Battle of Boxer, 1764 AD, joint forces of Muslim and English forces, owned by English forces, led to English occupation of India. Third Mysore War, 1790 to 1792 AD, English forces and Tipu Sultan, owned by English forces. Tipu Sultan had to sign Treaty of the Srirangapattam. Fourth Mysore War, 1799 AD, English forces and Tipu Sultan, owned by English forces, fought at Malav Valley and brought the Muhammad and dynasty of Mysore to end. Second Sikh War, 1848 to 1849 AD, English forces and Sikhs, owned by English forces. Sikh kingdom came under the British. Reforms Act, prohibition of sati and female infanticide, 1829, during the term of Lord William Bentinck, significant, supported by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Doctrine of Lapse, 1848, during the term Lord Dalhousie. Adoption of sons by rulers in the absence of their natural heirs was banned. Indian Council Act, 1861, Lord Canning envisaged association of Indians with the administration at higher level. Ilbert Bill, 1883, Lord Ripon, to bring Indian and European magistracy on equal footing. Indian Council Act, 1892, Lord Lansdowne, membership of Central Legislative Council was enlarged. Morley Minto reforms, 1909, Lord Minto II, separate electorates to widen the gulf between Hindus and Muslims. Hierarchy 1919 L. Chelmsford, meaning dual system of government. Jallianwala Bagh Massacre 1919 L. Chelmsford Massacre at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar by General Dyer. Rowlatt Act 1919 L. Chelmsford, extraordinary powers were given to suppress the freedom struggle with General Dyer as the commandant. Simon Commission 1928 Lord Irwin, to report working of the reforms recommended diarchy in provinces, India to be constituted as a federation and Indianization of armed forces. Gandhi-Irwin Pact 1931 Lord Irwin. Congress called up the agitation and agreed to participate in the second roundtable conference. Communal Award 1932 Lord Wellington envisaged communal representation for depressed classes besides Hindu, Muslim, and Sikhs. Separate electorates 1932 Lord Wellington. Communal Award. Government of Indian Act 1935 Lord Wellington provided for a federal type of constitution. Cripps Mission 1942 Lord Linlithgow proposed dominion status for India after the Second World War. INA trial 1945 Lord Wavell. INA prisoners of war were tried at Red Fort, Delhi, and Vallabhbhai Desai defended them. Wavell Plan 1945 Lord Wavell envisaged constitution of executive council in such a way as to give representation to all major communities in India. Cabinet Plan Mission 1946 Lord Wavell envisaged establishment of Constituent Assembly to frame the Constitution. Mountbatten Plan 1947 L. Mountbatten Partition Plan. Indian Independence Act 1947 L. Mountbatten Indian petitioned and attained independence. Educational Committee Commission Lord Ripon 1880 to 1884 Hunter Commission 1882 William Hunter to study the development in education. Lord Curzon 1899 to 1905 University Commission 1902 Thomas Raleigh to study the university and introduce reforms. Lord Chelmsford Calcutta University Commission 1917 Chairman Michael Sadler to study the condition of university. Lord Reading Committee or Commission Indian Disbandment Committee year 1923 Chairman Lord Ichap object to discuss the Central Committee of Education. Lord Wavell 1943 to 47 Sargent Plan 1944 John Sargent Chairman to raise the standard of education like Britain. Lord Lytton Famine Commission 1880 Richard Strachey to give relief of feministication. Lord Elgin Famine Commission 1897 Lord Elgin 1894 to 1899 Famine Commission 1897 James Lyell to give suggestion on earlier reports. Lord Curzon 1899 to 1905 Famine Commission 1900 Anthony MacDonald to give the suggestion on famine report. Lord Wavell 1943 to 47 Famine Inspection Commission 1943 to 44 John Woodhood to investigate it in the events of Bengal famine. Economic Committees and Commission Lord Lansdowne 1888 to 1894 Herschel Committee 1893 Herschel to give suggestion regarding currency. Lord Lansdowne 1888 to 1894 Opium Commission 1893 to investigate about the effect of opium on health. Lord Elgin 1894 to 1899 Henry Fowler Commission 1898 H. Fowler to give suggestion on currency. Lord Curzon 1899 to 1905 Irrigation Commission 1901 Sir Olvin Scott Monkinch to plan for the expenditure on irrigation. Lord Hardinge, 1910 to 1916. McLagan Committee, 1914 to 15. McLagan to advise for cooperative finances. Lord Irwin, 1926 to 1931. Linlithgow Commission, 1928 to study the problem of agriculture. Report by Linlithgow. Lord Irwin, 1926 to 1931. Whitley Commission, 1929. J. H. Whitley to study the condition of labor in industries and gardens. Lord Don, 1931 to 1936. Indian Measurement Committee, 1935. Leigh Hammond to arrange for inclusion of labor in Federal Assembly. Lord Linlithgow, 1936 to 1943. National Planning Committee, 1938. Jawaharlal Nehru to prepare economic plan. Viceroy Administrative, Lord Dufferin. Commission, Atkinson Commission, year 1886. Chairman Charles Atkinson. Objective to involve more Indian in civil service. Lord Curzon, 1899 to 1905. Fraser Commission, 1902. Fraser to investigate the working of police. Lord Hardinge, 1910 to 1916. Royal Commission on Civil Service, 1912. Lord Islington to give 25% high post to Indian. Lord Reading, 1921 to 1926. Royal Commission, 1924. Lord Lee to remove defects of civil service. Lord Reading, 1921 to 1926. Sandhurst Committee, 1926. Andrew Skin to suggest Indianization of Indian Army. Lord Irwin, 1926 to 1931. Butler Committee, 1927. Harcourt Butler to examine nature of crown relation with native states. Thank you.